Hope everyone is doing okay this evening. Hoping all is well. Happy holidays to you. And this evening, I wanted to hop on here and give you guys some tips on how you can create more engagement online with your Facebook. I don't know if you guys know, but on the 18th, which was a couple of days ago, Facebook did this new update. And basically what they're going to do is they're going to start demoting posts. So for people who are working online like digital nomads, people that are with MLMs and these work from home groups, if they are promoting inside of, hey, thanks for jumping on. If you are promoting in your on your profile page, on your personal profile page, YouTube has created software to where they can start putting you in categories, and they're going to limit your posts. Okay. So I don't mostly by now you might have seen, the posts that say, hey, click here if this is you, or they call it reaction bait. They go ahead and post something in order to get you to respond and comment or like on the page. So they're going to stop promoting those posts. Facebook is saying that that's not how people have conversations. And so, Facebook, they are a social site. They want people to have real interactions. They want you, if you are promoting your page, they prefer you promote it from your business page, right? So I wanted to give you some tips on some ways that can help you create some more engagement. So I have a few tips here. Hey, thanks for hopping on. Hi. So the first one is before you post, go ahead and go up and down your timeline. And go ahead and comment, like on people's posts, show love to other people. If people have like cute, funny pictures, go ahead and comment, drop comments, go ahead and have real interaction. That's what Facebook wants. Go ahead and have real interaction. Go ahead and, drop some thoughtful comments. Maybe share a post that you like. And so one of the things that will do and give you it'll give you visibility to some people, okay? And so that will help. Don't just scroll, through the timeline, because what happens is if you just continue to scroll and you don't like or you don't post, Facebook is going to say, well, you're not an engagement person. Like you don't engage. So they're not going to show your posts. Okay. So that's really important. And also you have to forget like getting the scroll of your day. You're just scrolling and liking. They don't like that. So the more you do that, the more they're not going to see your posts. Okay. People aren't going to see your posts. So the next tip is going ahead and liking, commenting, and sharing on other people's posts. That doesn't necessarily get your post to show up in their feed. Okay. All it does is it gets their post to show up in your feed. So if you are going ahead and commenting, dropping those likes, it'll get their post to show up in your feed. But what you have to do is start interacting with them in order for you and them to go ahead and see your post. Okay. And the thing about that is getting them to comment back to you. So Facebook can say, hey, well, they like interacting with this person. They're friends with this person. They talk back and forth with this person. That's going to go ahead and give you more visibility. Okay. So that's what you're looking for. Interaction with the person on the post that you're commenting on. So that's really important. Okay. And the third tip is to go ahead and draw people into your conversation, draw people into your post. Okay. So you can do that by tagging or mentioning them. Okay. So like, say for example, like tagging someone is when you make a post and under, it says you have like the option to tag them. But if you're going to tag them and you don't have their picture there, Facebook recognizes that. Facebook actually has facial recognition, okay? And so, like, for example, have you ever posted a picture of you and like 3 friends, and before you even mention that this person is here or tag them in it, it has, you know, tag this person, it has their name over it? That's because they can tell who it is, okay? So when you go ahead and tag somebody and like you're tagging 5 or 6 different people and they're not in the picture, it's less likely that they're going to post that. You know, they're not going to really boost that post. So while you're tagging people in the post, it can increase your reach, but only if that person has allowed it on their timeline. Like some people won't allow certain things on their timeline, okay? And guess what? If that person removes themselves from the post or hide it, you are actually setting yourself up to get flagged, and your overall post reach is actually going to be reduced, okay? So you want to make sure you keep that in mind, okay? Because once you keep doing that, and if people are actually taking themselves out of these tags, or if they're in these posts from their timeline consistently, you're going to eventually get go to Facebook probation. Okay, and they're going to actually start restricting you from posting. So you have to really be careful. And so another thing you can do is mention someone, okay? So it's often a more thoughtful way to actually include somebody, because Facebook will look at it and say, oh, well, you're actually thinking of this person, okay? So it's done in the post or the comments by using the @ and posting their name, okay? You've probably seen it 1,000 times. Maybe you've been mentioned in a cool meme or a weird video, you know? So that is actually a great way to get to be mentioned, for your mentions to show up in the search, okay? But tags don't. Okay, tags do not show up in the search. So I've often used mentions in the comments to invite someone to the post, to say how it reminded me of them, or, you know, look at this, it's really cool, or you remember that time. So it's a good way. It's a good like Facebook hack, okay? And you want to make sure that, like I said, when you're doing those, you're actually commenting or dropping some comments there, okay? Make sure you do that. And these are the Facebook lives I've done to share some hacks as well, right? So if you say it's time to it's not the number of friends you have, it's actually the quality. So those friends that aren't your target audience or who you're serving, and then you could say you can actually turn on your follow button, or you can look at their wall and see if they're active or not, right? So you want to actually make sure you're really creating some original engagement, right? You're not just actually on there just saying the same thing. Also, they look at that as spam. So if you're just going up and down the newsfeed and saying hi, 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 they're not going to count that as engagement, because that's kind of spamish. So you want to make sure you're actually creating some genuine interactions in between the people that you're commenting on, okay? So some of the things that counts as interaction is when you leave a comment on someone's post, or if you can get them to like or comment back, it counts, okay? Also, instead of leaving 100 basic comments, like I said, like hi, 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 you actually leave like maybe 10 or 15 thoughtful comments. You know, actually be writing things that actually make sense regarding the post, okay? And when they reply or like the comment, that is an interaction, and they'll see your stuff more, okay? So you got to make sure that you're actually, like I said, not just saying hi, 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 being spamish. You want to make sure that you're actually interacting with the people that you're dropping comments on, okay? So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this will allow you to get some more engagement, some more eyes on your post. Because like I said, Facebook is actually going to be demoting a lot of these posts that are what they call reaction bait. So try not to be try not to be so dry with your posting, as far as hit that like button if you woke up this morning. No, that's called reaction bait. And so also I'll go ahead. I dropped the link yesterday to on my Facebook Live that I talked about this, but I'm gonna drop the link here so you guys can be able to see and read the different things that Facebook will be looking to demote as far as like the posts. And again, I hope this helped. If you are watching this during the replay, go ahead and drop a hashtag replay, because I love to just say hey and say thanks for hopping on. If you got some value from this, let me know. Let me know what you thought about it. If you have some tips as far as creating some a lot of engagement online, let me know. And let's share the love, okay? Share the knowledge. So thanks again for joining me, and great evening and happy holidays to you. I'll see you on the next live. Ta-ta. Good night.